So far, my story is pretty typical for a lot of orthopedists. You know, you grow up in a good middle-income family, you go to med school, you get into orthopedics, you're hardworking, you're successful, you become a surgeon. Except in my case, I knew I was different growing up.
When I first went into medical school, I looked like this. I had short hair. I was completely out, and then I joined the military under Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I had to go back into the closet, and it wasn't until my second year they repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell. But unfortunately, I was in orthopedics, which is still very conservative, so I was still very scared to just completely be out.
It took a while for me to make the decision to do orthopedics because you get a lot of pushback. I said like, oh, I'm doing orthopedics, or I'm interested in orthopedics. And they're like, really? You don't really fit in with them. Like, are you sure you want to do ortho?
As I got into orthopedics, part of me realized I still didn't fit in, but I also didn't feel like I was being me, like I was being representative of who I am.
I didn't have a mentor going through my training, and it wasn't even until my third year that I was out of fellowship that I even learned of anyone who was in the LGBTQ community in orthopedics. I just hadn't run across someone like that.
I've never had someone that I can look at and be like, oh, like that's someone I can envision myself being. I think that matters so much.
In 2020, I was in my first fellowship. I was asked to speak about my out experience in residency. And I was trying to do a little bit of research beforehand. And I thought to myself, I wonder if there's a support group. There has to be. It started to Google, and there was nothing. And I couldn't believe it. So I had this conversation with another resident at this annual meeting, and he told me there's an organization that is going to start pretty soon here. It's called Pride Ortho.
The mission of Pride Ortho, primarily in my mind, and it's different for each of us, is to be a home base, a support network, a community of folks where you can feel safe, where you can talk about issues that you might not be comfortable talking about with your standard white, cis, male colleagues.
The mission statement of Pride Ortho is about creating a safe space for the LGBT community within orthopedics to provide mentorship, networking, and a space for them just to be yourself.
Welcome to the first LGBTQ community gathering. And thank you so much for the AAOS for giving us the space to have this and creating a safe space for us.
My first reaction was, this is brilliant, and it's at just the right time. There's been a number of things that have happened within orthopedics to highlight the importance of diversity, equity, and inclusion.
The reaction to Pride Ortho has been by and large very positive. Many residency and fellowship programs are in full support, and other groups like the Ruth Jackson Orthopedic Society, the International Orthopedic Diversity Alliance, they've really championed Pride Ortho as just a great opportunity for a new group to form of like-minded people, people that just want everyone to be included and feel like, hey, orthopedics can be for you too if you want it.
Orthopedics has a reputation, and yes, that reputation existed for a reason for a while, but we are changing.
I think being visible and having a network of people and being able to mentor the next generation is how we're just going to show people that you do belong in orthopedics.
I think that's the biggest thing we can do, is just be visible and make our voices heard and make people know that we're here and we're not going away.
Don't let your sexual identity, sexual orientation scare you from being able to pursue this wonderful career. The support is out there. We're out there. We're here for you. And if you have any doubts or any questions, you need to reach out to us so we can help you through it.
One of the qualities of a leader is to be able to know how to include, how to create space, how to listen. How do you make the plane equal? And that is a really important skill. So for anyone out there, if you want to learn how to be a leader, you want to do it on the ground, join Pride Orthopedics, because that's where a lot of real work will happen in the next 10 years as we transform orthopedics.